Hi guys, I'm Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video. Today I created this start button FX in UE5 Niagara and I followed this reference from Twitter. And also you can follow me on Twitter. My handle is CGHOW underscore. And if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, please subscribe it. If you like this video, like, share and comment, and let's start this video.
CGHOW. CGHOW.
First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. So I have this reference from the Twitter, this start button FX, and I'll put the link in my description for this effects. So this guy created this cool effects in After Effects, I think, because he mentioned AE here. Let me translate how to make it. Yeah, he created in After Effects, but I'll create it in UE5 Niagara. So let's start this. And first we need a button and a heart shape. So for the button, I will just create a basic one. So in Photoshop, I'm not trying to copy 100%, but I'll make similar kind of button. So I'll take just a square shape, black. Then I'll take a shape here, and let's smooth this. Actually, like this, and then I'll smooth these. Okay, so you have this shape. If I turn off the BG and double click, change the color, then go to the blending option, use the bevel. This much is enough. Then I'll take a stroke, black. Then I can take a stroke with a light blue color, and this time inside. Okay, so you have this. Now I will duplicate it, Control J, and you can merge this layer or you can just turn this off, so you will have just blue. Double click on it and make it lighter, and then Control T to scale it. Okay, and I will make it transparent. Then masking, and I'll take a gradient so it masks from here. So you have this kind of button. And then you can make also shine here. So for that, I'll create a round shape and make a very light color. And then down the opacity, click it here. And I think this will be light whitish like this. Control T to scale it down. I think this is enough. And then first I'll click on this with Control and Control Shift I to invert, then delete, and then I'll again go to the masking and take the gradient again. I think that's enough. It looks like a button, so and I will merge all these layer now. I don't want to edit much, and then I'll type start. So it's just white and with some start. It's all capital. Okay. Start. Put it here, and I'll make it white. Okay. And then I'll select it and take a new layer, and or you can just apply a gradient. So you can also take a new layer and go to gradient and take colors like blue and white. Yeah, that's enough. And I'll go to my blending options, offset. Actually, that's blue, but darker. So we got the start button, and I'll again merge these layers, Control J, and I'll just make it black and then make it white. And you can also export PNG if you want, but I'll make the alpha and paste it here. So we will have alpha, and I'll just save this to my desktop button. Okay, target. Now close this and now open a hard shape from my desktop. You can just create from pen tool or you can download the image. But and I'll do something here. I'll select this red channel, make a new layer and make the background black and then make it white. And then I'll go to blending option. I'll go to stroke and I'll use gradient and here shape burst inside and increase this till here. So we will have control and I will actually control J and then I will turn this off. So this will be my alpha. I'll copy this, copy and paste it here in alpha. And then here I'll turn this on and make the background black. So I'll have both things. So I'll save this on desktop, hard targa, and that's it. So in here in this folder, I will import these two. Sorry, I again created folder. I'll actually import the assets from my desktop, heart and button. So what is happening? There is a button and when this heart coming and hitting it, it's going back, then it's popping out with this effect. Okay, so first we need to make a material of this. So this is my material and I'll just directly connect this to uh, opacity mask and this to emissive and make it masked. So we will have just cut out of it. I don't need to use particle color for now. So I'll just save this. So now I will create a FX. Okay, so this will be my button and I'll use that material, this one. Just need one particle on, sorry, spawn burst and okay, one particle loop is 2 and life also, let's make it 2. Okay, and I don't need random rotation and I need a uniform size. we have this. Okay, first emitter. Then we need to make a material for this heart. So I will just create a copy of this material, multiply this, and then take a frac, connect it here, and if I multiply it by 5, it will repeat that gradient like this. So maybe 3. And we can also use power here to control it. Okay, so I have now control, and I need just a random color, so I can just use a gradient actually. Let me search a gradient. We have we have gradient like these. So let's try this gradient, and if I put this here in the UVs, this gradient will reflect here. Okay. So we can also use this if we want, and we can add some value here to offset. So let's say if I add 5, let me also make this masked, unlit, sided, and connect the alpha here. And then let me take the two parameters, power and add, and save this. So now if I make a instance of this heart material, so basically we can create our own gradient like it with the pink color if you want, but I think I will just go with, let me just create a gradient for it. So in Photoshop I will just take a 1K texture and gradient. So we have different colors. What just happened? Make it RGB. Actually, I have too much white. Yeah, I think that will work. So I'll just save this on my desktop. Great. I'll quickly import that, and I'll use this here. save all. Now we got this. So it will work for now, but you can even play with it. So power 1 and then yeah, I will just use it for now. Okay. So this is the settings. Let me check the settings for, okay, I will use just directly my instance material. So first in my particles, I'll duplicate this, Control D. This is my shooting heart. And I'll just use this instance material here and this shooting heart. And then spawning one particle, and I'll take the shape location and taking the torus and like 100 radius and size maybe 10. So in this radius it will spawn randomly from this, but the axis is different. I need the y axis actually on this axis. If you are taking this axis, this camera angle, then it is perfect. Because if I spawn multiple particles, this axis is perfect. This. So we will check it from this axis. And this 100 radius, I'll decrease this for now, maybe this much. Then spawn one particle, and this particle will hit this heart, this start. I'll make the life point 3, and then take you can take lots of things. You can animate the position, you can animate the velocity, you can take point attraction, and here I will take point attraction. Oh no, I will take spring actually. Spring force, and it will move this particle to the old honor position. And these are the settings we have. Okay, and let's set the shorting. Make it 1, so it will be above my shape, above my heart. And also let's make it 5 and check the speed. Make it 5, 6. Okay, now it's hitting this, and when it's hitting there should be animation in it. So the life of my shooting particle is zero point 0.4. That means there should be zero point 0.4 delay in here to animate. So what I need to animate, scale. So I will take the size of my particle, and life is 2. So if you want zero point 0.4, that means you need uh, here 0.2 curves. So at 0.2 the scale will be 1, and then at 0.3 I'll making the scale down 0.2, and then 0.4 making it 1.5, not 0.2, 0.5, 0.8, and then you can animate it like randomly. Like this. And even I will make this one more key here and add 0.8, second one. 1.8, this is 0.6, so This is 0.5, 0.55, 0.7. Like this. We will improve it later. So first we have this thing. Okay. So now we need a ring like this, and I have already, I think. So let me search. So in my CGHOW, if I search texture ring, and I don't have the similar, I think. Shockwave. We don't have similar, so we will create that in material. Or you can create a texture very quickly if you want. So you just need to take a ring and make it black or white, anything, and then go to the blending option and take the inner glow, and that's it. Control T to fix it. Okay, desktop ring, and I'll create a material of this. And just save it. So you got the ring. I'll just browse this, and here I will duplicate my button, copy and paste, and this will be a ring, and I'll use that material. I don't need this scaling for now, and we have one particle, and the color should be pink, and then this should scale, and this should spawn at zero point 0.4. So I'll make it 0.4, and then size, and animate this, and make the life maybe 0.5, 0.6, and also take the scale color and alpha curve, fade it like this, and I will scale it even more, maybe 150, and okay, so this ring is not very big in the reference, so let's not make big. So we have this ring, and also this will be like 2, and then we need some, just star ring, and these are all star facing inside. See, these stars facing inside, and there's also big star, sorry, heart inside in there. So first I'll duplicate this, control D again. This is my big heart. So I'll just use that heart material, and I'll use this key, and size maybe 40, 20, 30, and then I'll duplicate this, control D, hearts, and in this one we will use maybe 10 hearts, and I will use shape location and Torus, make it 0, make it 5. Then I don't need this thing for now. and velocity from point, and also use align velocity. And these are randomly scattered on torus, so I will use direct and make it 0 and make multiply this u position with execution index. So you have now exactly, and size may be 20. Oh, 20. Let's check. So I have double spawn. So there is a time mismatch. So let me show you from starting. This emitter, the first emitter is 2 loop. Then in the second one, this is 2 loop, but and there is no delay. And in this one, 2 loop, but there is delay here. I'll make it 0, and here I'll make it 0.4, 1.6, and then same thing here, 1.6, and make the delay 0.4. So this way, this will be the same every time. Okay, and the particle size will be smaller even more, 10, and velocity maybe 50, and then size after 0.5 it will scale it down, and velocity now I can increase to 60 or 80 like this. Okay, so after that we have some more hard that is white and bright and random. So what I'll do, in my hard material I'll take the particle color and multiply this with this color, so I can make that bright. So now I'll duplicate this heart again, Control D, and this time I'll just remove that velocity aligned, and then I'll spawn more particles, maybe 20, and then I'll bright this color, maybe 50. And then one more thing, in the velocity I'll make it in the torus I'll make this radius also, and velocity I'll make the random 160, and also I'll make the random rotation, and particle size I'll make it also random, so 6 2. And see, this one is now become a same color because I have color here. There is shorting issue. I don't know why it's still, I have shorting, but it's still. So I'll just place this FX here in the viewport and 0. We don't have shorting issue here. Yeah, we have that. So what I'll do, just a quick thing. I'll just go in this material, the hard material. I'll just search here depth, and no, no, I will not do that actually. Let me check. So my big heart has 2. I'll actually slightly offset it on the Z, maybe 5. Yeah, now it will be. And the start button, I will slightly move it down -5. So it will be down always. So that's it. And you can also take a texture from like abstract PG like these and just choose the free one like these or any kind of these and just I'll just copy this, paste it here, Control T, and I'll make it slightly blur. Just save it on desktop, BG. The material, just connect here and make it unlit. And then I'll take a planer, apply this on 0 and scale this peak with down. And can also use post process. Let's make a little darker. Save this and re-import this here. And one more thing, in the heart material, this is very desaturate thing. I will make it saturate even more. So I'll make the -1 value here. This will make it more colorful, more vibrant, and just save this. So now it is a bit colorful. And you can also go to your post and in the global, you can use saturation here. And then you can make your this thing even more desaturate and darker. Just Control S and then re-import it. So that's it. One thing is missing, that is this big heart is not coming. Oh, 1.6. That's why I'm thinking, why is not coming every time? And one more thing, I am not liking this material of heart, so I will just change thing. So actually, I'll just use it here directly. So we have this. This is looking much better. It has thickness. So I'll let it save. So now in my big heart, this big heart, I'll make it little reddish and one more thing, let me do here. I will take a power and then connect it here and take a dynamic parameter. So now we have control even more. So with dynamic parameter, we can increase this like this. It looks good now. So we can just use red or slightly pink, this much. And then we have the second hearts, these one and these one. I'll also use pink and then dynamic parameter. Okay, and then we have these little hearts. I'll just make it pinkish and then dynamic parameter, of course. And I will use random color here. So it has random colors. And then the shooting heart. I'll do one thing in the shooting heart. I'll do actually one thing. I'll take a scale color and then make a float and then make a curve. And at point 9 it is 1, but at 1 it is like 20. So it will, when it will hit, it will bright, not 20 to 100 actually. Okay, so even more I can do. So at 0.8 and let's make it 1000. Yeah, that's it. So this is the effect we created today. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, and I'll put the file on Patreon, so don't forget to download these. And that's it. Bye bye.